Hello, my name's Sarah and I'm a mindfulness and wellbeing practitioner here at Kettering General Hospital. Today I'm going to guide you through a short on-the-spot practice called Creating Space. There's a handout here which is available to download from KNet, our intranet site. Before I guide you through the practice, I'm going to explain what the practice is and how it works before we do it together. So this practice is a very good practice to do when things are getting quite overwhelming, when our minds are busy, because let's face it, we all have busy day jobs, we all have busy home lives, and this is just designed to, as the title calls it, create some space. So I'll talk you through the steps of the practice and then I'll guide you through it. So step one is using a bit of our imagination and using a bit of our visualization. So I'll talk you through this step. So what we want to do with this step is aim to use the out breath in particular to create some space around us. And we can do that by breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. So we're going to take 4 breaths, and the reason we take 4 breaths is we're going to use each out breath to create space to the front, to the left, behind us and to the right, and then we're going to spend a few moments resting in that space we've created. Then we're going to move on to step 2, which is bringing an element of kindness to ourselves. So we could put our hands across our chests, across our heart area roughly. We could think of a positive colour, a positive word, maybe relaxed, happy, chilled out, or we could think of a positive place. As long as the intention is positive, that's what counts. So once we've done that, we'll move away from that step and then go on to step 3, which is coming to sensations in the feet. And we can do that by focusing on sensations under the soles of the feet, in the toes, and noticing the feeling of our socks or tights and our shoes. So I'll start in a moment to guide you through the practice. As always, if anybody has any dizziness, vertigo, balance or inner ear kind of things going on, I would suggest that you keep your eyes open for this practice. However, it's personal preference, so if you want to do this practice and close your eyes, that's fine. Please don't do the practice while driving or operating any machinery, okay? So I'll guide you through the practice. So starting with step 1. So closing your eyes if you're happy to, or keeping them open, but gazing softly at a spot opposite you. And starting by taking some 3 nice deep breaths in and out. And then starting the practice with step 1. So using the out breath to create space around us. And you may want to do this by breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And taking 4 breaths, and with each breath changing direction, so pushing space and creating space to the front, to the left, behind us and to the right hand side. And when you've done that, just spending a few moments just resting in that space that you've created for yourself. It's very easy when we're busy to feel quite closed in and quite rushed. Just spend some time appreciating this space that you've created for yourself. Moving gently away from step 1 onto step 2, which is bringing some kindness and compassion to ourselves. So if we want to put our hands across our chest we want to think of a positive word, positive colour, or a positive place even, then doing that now. As long as the intention is to bring some kindness to ourselves and to bring some positivity, then we're doing it right. Just getting a sense of how that feels to bring some kindness to ourselves. It's fairly common that we can be critical of ourselves and be judgmental of ourselves. And this is just letting go of that for a few moments to bring some kindness and warmth to ourselves. And for those of us that may choose to put our hands across our chest, then gently noticing the warmth where our hand meets our chest and underneath the hand, as a response of kindness to ourselves. And for those of us that prefer to think of a positive colour, positive word, or a positive place, and just spending a few moments and just seeing how that makes us feel. Moving away from step 2, so time to gently release the hand if you've had it there across the chest, and resting it gently in your lap or where's comfortable. And then for those of us that have used a positive colour or a place or a word, then moving away from that and coming on to step 3, so bringing our attention to sensations in the feet, sensations under the soles of the feet, sensations on the top of the feet and the toes. Noticing the sensation of our socks or shoes. Maybe noticing the weight of the feet where we're sitting or standing, where we make contact with the floor. Gently bring this practice to a close. So in the usual way, having a little wriggle or a stretch, or moving in a way our body feels comfortable moving. I hope you've enjoyed the practice and thank you for joining me.